There is a hidden power that determines the shape of your life. It is not talent. It is not luck. It is not even intelligence. It is how you act, not perform, act, as in embody, as in carry yourself with the unwavering energy of someone who already owns the outcome. The world does not move for the hesitant. It does not rearrange itself for the doubter, but it will bend, yes, it will bend, for the one who walks with quiet certainty, K1, who dares to behave as though the result is already theirs. In cold tears, this is not arrogance. This is not arrogance. This is alignment. When your thoughts, your posture, your tone, your daily decisions all match the version of you who has already won, life responds accordingly. Every day you are broadcasting your belief about yourself. The question is, are you broadcasting power or powerlessness? Are you showing up as the version of you that the world should respect, reward, and remember, or as the version that waits for permission? Act like you've been chosen, because in truth, you have. Act like you belong in the room, because your vision is your invitation. Act like you're the best, not because you want to impress anyone, but because you've trained your mind to stop negotiating with doubt. You don't need to speak much. You don't need to explain. Your energy will tell the room everything. Walk like you are the answer someone's been praying for. Show up like your dream is already written in stone. Make no apology for believing in your own ability to shape destiny. When you act like this, like the version of you who knows it's already done, opportunities don't just knock, they open doors by themselves. People don't just notice you, they follow your lead. Life doesn't just happen to you, it aligns for you, so act like the outcome is yours, like you're undeniable, like the universe has no choice but to deliver. Because when you act like this, the world bends. Need signals lack. It emits a frequency of desperation, of something missing, of something incomplete. And the truth is, the world is not moved by what you lack. It is moved by what you own internally. Certainty, on the other hand, is a commanding force. It says, I know who I am. I know where I'm going. I know what belongs to me. When you carry certainty in your energy, in your words, and in your actions, you become magnetic. People trust the one who trusts themselves. Doors open for the one who knocks with conviction. Success gravitates toward the one who walks with unwavering inner authority. So if you want the world to respond to you, don't plead with it. Stand tall. Be sure. Speak and act as if the result is already guaranteed, because the world doesn't bend for the one who begs. It bends for the one who believes. Your current circumstances are only a reflection of your past beliefs and behaviors. If you continue to act from the identity you've already outgrown, you will keep recreating the same results. True transformation begins when you stop reacting to the world as you are and begin responding to life as the person you are becoming. This means carrying yourself with the mindset, discipline, and confidence of the future version of you. Speak with their voice. Walk with their posture. Make decisions from their clarity. When you do this consistently, you are no longer waiting for change. You are embodying it. The world cannot ignore someone who lives in alignment with their vision. So stop rehearsing your past. Begin rehearsing your destiny. Because the fastest way to become something is to act like you already are. Real confidence doesn't need to shout, prove, or announce itself. It moves quietly, yet powerfully, like a force of nature. It is the calm knowing that you are enough, that you are capable, and that what you seek is already on its way. This silent energy speaks louder than any words. It shows in your posture, your presence, your decisions. It tells the world, I don't need validation. I carry my own. People are drawn to it. Opportunities are attracted by it. Life responds not to noise, but to the still power of inner assurance. When you radiate confidence from within, doors open not because you push them. They open because you, VE, become the kind of person they were built for. Wishing is passive. It's a hope without commitment, a desire without direction. But life does not reward mere wanting. It responds to readiness. Preparation is proof that you believe. It's how you show life that you're serious, that you're available, that you're aligned. You don't get what you want just because you want it. You get what you're positioned to receive. When you prepare mentally, emotionally, and practically for the thing you say you desire, you shift from hoping to expecting. And that shift is magnetic. It signals that you're no longer daydreaming. You're making room. The prepared mind, the prepared heart, and the prepared hands are the ones that catch the blessing when it comes. So don't just wish for the opportunity. Become the person it bello has held. Belief without aligned action is empty. You cannot claim to believe in abundance while acting out of fear. You cannot say you trust your vision and then live as if it's impossible. Manifestation is not magic. It is consistency between what you believe and how you behave. When your actions support your thoughts, when your habits reflect your inner certainty, you activate a powerful alignment. The universe doesn't respond to words. It responds to energy, to movement, to decisions. If you believe you are worthy, walk like it, speak like it, choose like it. When belief becomes behavior, your reality begins to mirror it. This is not a trick. It is a principle, and it never fails. What you say means little if it doesn't match the energy you carry. You can speak of confidence while radiating fear, talk about success while doubting your worth, or affirm abundance while embodying lack. But life doesn't respond to what you say. It reflects what you are. Your inner attitude, your dominant state of belief, emotion, and expectation acts like a magnet, drawing to you people, opportunities, and outcomes that align with it. The outer world is simply echoing your inner world back to you. This is why two people in the same situation can experience entirely different realities. One sees limitation, the other sees potential. It's not the world that changes, it's the attitude within. So if you want a new reflection, shift your inner state. Don't just say better things. Feel them, live them, and the world will reflect them right back. There is something undeniable about a person who moves with direction. They don't need to convince others. They influence them simply by presence. When you walk with certainty, with a clear inner compass, people naturally trust your lead. It's not arrogance, it's clarity. Most are wandering, unsure, waiting for someone to show the way. So when you show up with conviction, when your steps are firm, your decisions intentional, your energy unwavering, you become a signal in the noise. People follow confidence. They align with vision. They respect those who don't hesitate. Leadership isn't about a title. It's about energy. And the one who walks like they know where they're going becomes the one others want to follow. Success is not something you stumble into. It is something you claim, and it does not respond to hesitation, self-doubt, or quiet requests. It answers to boldness, to inner certainty, to those who walk into a room or a challenge with the unshakable energy of, I belong here. When you pursue your goals with conviction, you are no longer asking life for permission. You are directing it with purpose. Apology weakens your presence. Conviction strengthens it. The universe takes notice when you move without flinching, when you speak your vision without shrinking, and when you refuse to settle for less than what you've declared is yours. Success is not earned by the most polite, it is claimed by the most certain. And when you stand firm in your worth, when you pursue with fire in your spirit and no room for doubt, success doesn't resist. It bows. Everything you experience on the outside is a reflection of what you've allowed, accepted, or commanded on the inside. You cannot change circumstances by force alone. You must first change the consciousness that created them. Your thoughts, emotions, assumptions, and self-image form the blueprint of your reality. If your inner state is chaotic, fearful, or doubtful, the world will mirror back confusion and resistance. But when you intentionally shape your inner world, when you think with clarity, feel with purpose, and believe with strength, you begin to shift the very foundation of your life. The outer world has no choice but to follow. You don't change the mirror by touching the glass. You change the image it reflects. Bend your thoughts, your reactions, your energy, and you will see the world realign itself to meet the new version of you. When you act as if you are not lying to yourself, you are aligning with your higher self. You are stepping into the version of you that already exists in potential, bringing it forward through action. This isn't pretending preparation. It's mental, emotional, and behavioral rehearsal for the reality you've chosen to create. Every time you carry yourself with the confidence, clarity, and discipline of the person you are becoming, you're training your mind and body to normalize success. You're sending a clear signal to the universe, I am ready. The world responds to identity before it responds to effort. So don't wait until the evidence shows up. Become the evidence. When you act as if it's already yours, you collapse time and draw the future into your present. This isn't fantasy. It's faith in motion. It's destiny being practiced into reality. The moment you decide, everything changes. Not when you hope, not when you wait, not even when you plan, but when you decide, with Fina Khalid